Tough one last week. We'll get back to Bristol in the dirt, but this you've actually had three top tens at super speedways. So I don't know if you're sweating because it's hot up here or because you're going into Talladega.
No,
what's your approach today?
Well, it's always been a very interesting race. When you try to have an approach for this one, it really gets unhinged pretty much by the time you get to turn one on the first lap. So you just have to be ready to adjust throughout the entire day, whether it's the driving style you're going to have in the car or strategy on pit road with Randall and the guys on the box. So for me right now, with our car, we got one lap of qualifying. Really don't know how it drives by itself. But it seems like it has some pretty good speed compared to the other cars. So hopefully learn a lot about what our car has in these opening laps and then figure out what's going to be the smartest way for us to approach this race today.
So Tyler, your involvement in RCR has kind of coincided with an upswing in performance of that organization. And I've kind of wondered, we all know that they've had a heavy involvement in the development of the next gen. How excited were you coming into this season to be driving an RCR car with the development that they had? And how is that playing out? Are you guys seeing what you expected from your cars?
Well, this car's definitely been a big learning curve. When I had my hand in some of the tests at some of the tracks, really didn't even understand how the car was going to really generate downforce or where it needed to be. And now seeing where these cars really transition to with getting that diffuser down as low as you can, it's really a lot further away from where I expected it to be. But our involvement in just the tests and just how much we've been trying to take notes and learn. So when we got those organizational tests in the end of last year and seeing how good that went for us really got us motivated going into the off season and getting ready for this year.
All right, Tyler, nobody, and I repeat, nobody's knocked on the door harder to a first-time win than you. Last weekend, so close. I mean, literally last corner. I know that one was tough, but you watch that and see Davey Allison, you see Bubba Wallace. I live Brad Keselowski getting his first win here. Where's your Oh, man, there it is. Yep. I know it. We're going to get that out of our mind, but nonetheless, you were knocking on the door. That was so close, just like it has been everywhere else. How is your confidence on these super speedways, and how can you make this one be your first win?
Well, it's certainly been a bit of, this whole car has been kind of a reset in itself, and just the way that you were able to speedway race with the last car, was a little bit different than the Xfinity car, but this car seems quite a bit different from any of that. So that in itself has been a reset button for us, and unfortunately, Daytona, we just weren't really happy with where we were. It was pretty difficult to go up there and mix it up and really make the moves that you need to begin to learn and kind of build notes. So I'm hoping today, we're more competitive in that sense, so we can get up and get in the mix and try and learn what we have, and then understand from that where we need to be and how we need to make our move at the end of the race.
Yeah, you have 4 career second-place finishes. A lot of people are rooting for you. Maybe this would be the one. And here in the Talladega, Birmingham, Alabama area, you went over the USFL game, did something kind of cool. It was NASCAR day at the USFL game on Fox.
Yeah, that was really cool. I've never gotten to drive a car on a turf field before. The pressure was on because if I spun the tires out, did some donuts, I was going to tear the turf up pretty bad. It's rubber, so
Game over.
Yeah, I would have gotten in some big trouble. But that was really cool. It was great to have take a guaranteed rate car down there and to get to hand out the game ball.
Yeah, presenting the game ball. Well, good. Thanks for coming by. Good luck today. Have fun out there.
Folks, let him hear you.
It's exciting. Someone reminded me of all my first career wins.
All right, coming up for the